Okay, so the things I wanted to talk about were the things I like. Club face is squared up behind the center of the ball, which is great. Club and ball are pretty much middle of your stance for 7-iron, perfect. Feet are about shoulder width, and you get a pretty good spine angle, okay? A couple things I mentioned is that, see how that right arm is ahead of your left forearm? I can actually see your left forearm. You want to square up, so you want to get the left arm extended and the right arm tucked in and closer to your body. That'll square your shoulders up alongside your hips and feet and not have them opened up to the left, right? Other than that, just try to get a little more body weight on the balls of your feet as opposed to your heels. So if you get a little better, more solid base and you're squared up, you can support a rotation and take the club directly back from the ball. As I mentioned, if you're using a driver and the golf club is further away from you due to its length and you got the club and ball a little further forward, which is typical, your shoulders will potentially open up even more, which is going to cause fades or pulls depending on your recovery and timing, right? So the biggest thing is when you take it back, the club head should in the future go back more directly back in one piece and not hitch out. You're going to watch what we did here. So going back, you can see how the club's got to go, it's got to be picked up and outside the ball line. That's the only way you can kind of soften that elbow. See that? So again, if you're hitting tons of balls and recovering, like a Jimmy Furyk, no problem. But it's just tough to do that on a regular basis, as I mentioned. So you pick it up, then you load it up into the back of your backswing at the top, get it in a good position. But you can see in the process, your left knee pops out and the right leg straightens a little bit. That helps support you. But on the way down is a timing issue. You got to make sure you drop it inside, and that's close. Reflex the right knee, clear the left hip, and time it. And you did that pretty well there, but even your balance at the end is a little out of position due to the balance issue as opposed to full finish. So less moving parts to your swing, the better, and taking that club back along the ground initially with your shoulders straight back and not lifting it outside and looping it. And that's something that'll help you be a little more consistent, easier way. Okay? So we'll give you a card.